Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. This video is going to be about cleaning up my small garage, throwing stuff out, and also putting stuff up high. Sorry, I got a little out of focus there. Come on. There it is. What I'm doing is putting up stuff that usually is sitting on the ground taking up space. I'm putting it up high, and this happens to be a couple of pieces of a big fake Christmas tree that just has to sit here for 11 and a half months out of the year, and then we use it. But what I did was I found some studs in the ceiling, and I screwed those lag hooks into the ceiling. Oh, there's one there. And I was just trying to lift stuff up. And it just weighs too much to lift it way up high. You know, you're trying to climb up a ladder and you're trying to lift it. And that probably weighs, I don't know, probably 50-ish pounds, but it's bulky and you can't really get a handle on it very well. I could lift it up about halfway up the wall and then forget about it without having an accident. So I got to looking into pulleys, and I knew in a general sense that using pulleys can help lift a heavier load with less pulling on it. And so I ordered some of these little pulleys. They work with paracord, and they'll work with something a little bigger than paracord. That says 20, but that's not pounds or kilograms. That's not a weight rating. That's just item number 20 or something like that. You can get them on Amazon, eBay, or you can get them directly from China if you're willing to take a chance and do that. This is maybe, I don't know, $5 on one of the online stores, and maybe $2.50 delivered from China. If you that includes the shipping and everything. It's kind of amazing, the markups on some of these things. But anyway, I did some research, and this is not a video about how to use pulley systems, because there are much, much better videos about that than, come on, focus, than what I'm going to do. But I'm just showing you a practical application of it, okay? So I'm using two single sheave. A sheave is the roller, single sheave pulleys, and I'm going to lift this up, which is again about 60 pounds. And this is how you do it. Basically, you're going to tie one end of the cord goes right straight to the hook, nothing to do with that pulley. Then you have one pulley on the load. This is the load tied to the handles. I'm going to replace this because I think those handles are going to tear out eventually. And then the line is going to go through this pulley and then through that pulley and then back down to me. And I'm going to pull it up in the air. Also, you've got to have a place to tie it off. So this is a cleat. And you can see I put that in a stud. You sure as heck better have these in studs because drywall is not going to hold it. I've got to put another one of those cleats over on the other side into a stud, and then I'll be able to tie it off. So let's do that now. By the way, these particular pulleys are rated at, let's see, 35 kilo, about 100 pounds. It's rated for about 100 pounds. And the paracord is rated for like 500 pounds. And that lag screw into a stud is probably 300? I don't know. I put my weight on it. I weigh about 200. So I think it's probably, and it didn't even blink. So I think that's probably 300. So we've got way plenty of capacity to do this without damaging anything. So I want the cleat to be the same height off the floor. Again, guess I could have just measured it off the floor. But what I'm doing is I'm taking this laser and then I put a level on it so that I can hold it level. And then I'm shooting the laser out to the other cleat and then make a mark in the wall. And I'll double check it with my tape, but I think that should be pretty close. Yeah, so that worked out. I got 50 and about a quarter on the other side and about 50 and a quarter here. So now I just have to find my stud in this area and then I'll put my cleat in. So my stud finder, run it across here, and it finds one edge of a stud right there, which makes a lot of sense because electrical boxes are attached to studs. So right there's a stud. So there's my cleat into a stud with two 2-inch long wood screws, sheet metal screws actually, but that'll do into wood. So I'm ready to lift it. Okay, so there's the other one up in the air. I had one small fall off the ladder. I'm still in one piece, so be careful. Anyway, if you are thinking the same thing that I'm thinking right now, which is, suppose there's an earthquake and this thing comes down on a car which will be parked right there. Well, I'm thinking the same thing. So what I'm going to do is put another screw eye, threaded screw eye right in the middle there. And then I'm getting some strapping. I'm going to replace that's tied together with those little plastic and that little nylon straps. I'm going to strap all the way around the load, probably 2 straps and 2 straps. Then with another screw eye up there, I am going to run a safety line from this strap through there to this strap, so that if anything fails there and there, I've got a backup. Anyway, that's the plan. I think that's probably going to be a smart thing and an easy thing to do. So imagine that, one more screw eye up there. Now I'm going to do this one. This one only has one pulley now. I got to add a pulley because this is very heavy and it's also awkward and it's also loose. These lights, which are very beautiful lights, my buddy Benny gave to me, but hard to store and bulky to store. So I'm going to put another pulley in there and then I'll pull it up a little bit higher. And then I will also secure that with a safety strap too. And then we got 1, 2, 3 big honking things off the floor. And one more is probably going to be some of this old carpet that I saved. I'm thinking I might just tie that up over that door there. Kind of easy, saving that to patch any damages to the carpet that we had put in a couple of years ago. And that'll be it. Anyway, let me wrap it up. Give me a thumbs up or a like if this helps you out. Subscribe to my channel if you want more from Froggy. Ring the bell if you want notifications. Be safe, have fun. And remember, this is not a how to use pulleys in any scientific or engineering or anything like that. Calculating loads, calculating tension. This is just a practical application of how you could use pulleys, all right? Look up some of those other guys. They have great channels, real channels on pulley calculations, okay? Froggy out, bye-bye. Okay, there you go. The last one, I got it up as high as I can go.